sure that this is all right. This is a little too bright though. Go ahead and kind of turn this on down. All right. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to go ahead and continue basically my series of things I would have told myself when I found out that I had my different health conditions. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a video continuing my series of things I would have told myself when I first found out that I had my different health conditions. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So before we get into the video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. So today I wanted to go ahead and continue basically my series of when I found out that I had my different health conditions. This one is dealing with depression. And these are just some of the things I would have told myself, or things that I've learned along the way that I wish I would have told myself when I first found out that I had depression and anxiety. So when I found out that I had depression and anxiety, I had to be about 13 or 14 years old. And I knew that I had it and I had been battling with it. And I'm glad, that I had detected that at a young age, and that I know that, those were the things that I was dealing with. Like I've talked about in previous videos, I was bullied and I was, made fun of. And of course, when you're in school, that's just what kids do. They pick on you, they make fun of you and stuff. But mine was just a little bit more extreme. But that's a whole nother conversation. But anyways, not only that, but I had went through a series of traumatic things in my personal life. So long story short, these things basically made me depressed, and also I just dealt with a lot of anxiety, and I've been dealing with that since I was a kid. I didn't even know that I was, but I have been. And so anyway, this series is basically things I would have told myself that I've learned over the years that I didn't know until now. Now let me start off by saying I am very grateful that I am learning these things as I'm getting older, because now I really know how to kind of deal with my depression and anxiety, and I know how to also keep myself try to keep myself in a positive mindset as much as possible. Of course, I'm human, y'all, so things happen, but I, for the most part, try to tell myself these things, or now, and I wish I would have told them when I was, a little bit younger, but you grow and you start to know. So, yeah. So one of the things that I would have told myself is to be patient with myself. I would have told myself to be patient with myself more, because I feel like sometimes I put so much pressure on myself, guys. I feel like, I try to do my best and then top my best so much, and it's really that I'm doing good. It's not that I'm doing bad. It's in all 2020 hindsight, I'm doing good and I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do, and I do a little bit more. So it's okay that I be patient with myself. So I would have told myself to be patient with myself, because back then I wasn't. I put a lot of pressure on myself. I tried to be just a lot of things and do so much, and I just would have told myself to be patient with myself, y'all. So yeah, that'll be the first thing. So the second thing I would tell myself is God is in control. God is really in control in my life. I always had, my relationship with God, but I feel like as I've gotten older, that is strengthened. And that's because, you live and you learn and you get older and you start to see things just a little bit more with fresher eyes. And so, I used to get told that by my grandmother and my mom and so many people, my father, and everybody used to get told, like, God is in control. And they would also say you'll understand it more as you, get older and start to see the world a little bit more. And they are absolutely right. So I would have told myself back then that God is in control. The third thing I would have told myself is that change only what you can. It's so funny, I get told that so many times even today. And it is definitely easier said than done. But, the truth is you really can change what you can change. And I know that, and I try to only can change what I can because that's just what it is, But back then, I really didn't understand that as much as I do now. I got the concept, but I really didn't understand that as much as I do now. So, the fourth thing I would have told myself is that you are not going through this alone. Going through depression and anxiety, sometimes you feel like you are alone and you are going through this. Especially when I was younger, I really felt this way. But as I got older and I've actually met other people and had conversations and still have conversations to this day, I realized that I am not going through this alone. And I do have a lot of people who truly do love me and really do respect me and really do, care about me very much. And most importantly, I know God cares about me very much and nobody else does. So I am truly happy about that, and I really haven't gone through that alone. So, even though I felt that way and I kind of felt misunderstood at a point in my life, I really truly wasn't. I had friends, I had people that really were around me, and luckily I was blessed enough to have a friend, excuse me if I get my words out. Luckily I was blessed enough, to have a friend that understood me more than anybody did. And such a good kind-hearted friend she was. And I was so grateful and still grateful to had met her and had her in my life. So yeah, it's crazy that you really don't understand how grateful you are until you really have to. You really have to appreciate things. But I knew back then that I was grateful. It wasn't that I didn't understand that, but now I really understand how grateful I was. Because I'm older now and I can look at things with a fresh pair of eyes. So, another thing I would tell myself is I need to give myself grace and mercy. So many times, like I told you, I put so much pressure on myself. But I really had to give myself grace, y'all. And I really needed to give myself grace back then. I needed to give myself grace. I needed to give myself mercy. And, at the end of the day, I knew that I was unique. I knew that I wasn't like everybody else, and I'm still not today. And that's not me saying that in like a cocky way, but me saying that in a way, that I'm not. I truly am unique, and I am truly myself, and I'm grateful that I am not like everybody else, and I am, myself, and I do have individuality, and I pride myself on that, and I try to tell people to pride themselves on that too. Pride yourself on individuality, because at the end of the day, nothing beats being yourself and being original, and giving yourself grace and giving yourself mercy, and not putting that pressure on yourself to follow anything or anybody. Give myself grace, because I was really trying. I was young. I was younger than this. And, you know, you kind of sometimes you get caught up in wanting to, you know, follow the leader or leaders. And, you know, I was like that a little bit, because it's funny. I really marched to the beat of my own drum, and I still do to this day. But I can't lie, sit up here, lie to y'all. There was times that, you know, I might try to fit in or whatever, like normal kids do, but not all the time. So yeah. So, and then the last thing y'all would tell myself is that this is gonna pass. So many times when you have depression or anxiety, it feels like you're going to be in that place of darkness forever. It feels like that. And I felt like that having depression and anxiety. I felt like that so much. I felt like, you know, that I was going to stay in that place forever. But the truth of the matter is, it's temporary, and I wasn't going to stay there forever, and I'm grateful for that. This is why I'm so proud of myself today, because, you know, I really dug myself out of a deep, dark place. And it's not that I don't have, you know, the same emotions, or I don't get depressed, or I don't have those anxiety, you know, moments, but I definitely have come a long way, and I see the transformation in me every day. And so I'm very proud of myself that, you know, I got past everything, and now I'm in a place where, you know I'm better. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to come on here and do this, and I wanted to come on here and give you guys another video, and also just get a discussion going. Let me know, is there anything that you would tell yourself? Are there different affirmations you would tell yourself? Or are there things that you would tell yourself, you know, back then when you found out that you had any type of health issues, whether it's depression, anxiety, whether it's something that the doctor told you, you know, that you had any health issue, anything. The next one I am going to do is about PCOS, and how I felt when I found out that I had PCOS, things I would have told myself when I had PCOS. So I think I'm going to continue this series. Y'all let me know. Let's go ahead and get a discussion going. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.